What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. And as you can see, we have a few new additions to our club. We have Roberto Carlos, the Galazzo icon. We have Kaká, Galazzo icon. We have a few more here as well. We have Park Ji-sung. We have VR. I will do another video if you want to see those other players that I've packed. They are pretty nice players that I've packed as well. So again, we're in the middle of challenges, hence why we've got free Spanish, and the squad doesn't look as it should. And obviously got 2 DMs in my CM position, which isn't great, but as you've probably seen in the thumbnail, we have the 4-2-2 formation, and we have, yeah, it's really nice. I'm using 2 DMs because I found like a Bruno or a Sauer or something, a similar player like that with the box-to-box work rates. I found that my midfield was disappearing, so I've tried it with, you know, like a cam in there. I've tried it with a DM in there, and I actually prefer it with 2 DMs. So I'm quite lucky to have 2 pretty good DMs. So this is where I've got it set up. It's on balance 40, 65 fast build up, direct passing, 52 on the whips, 7 in the box, 2 and 2. Again, as always, we're going to drop some gameplay in so you can kind of see how this plays. Again, I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, there we go. Again, you can kind of see that I've got the 2 DMs sitting there. Again, like I say, I have tried it with like a Kaká in there, with a Park Ji-sung in there, with a Fernandes in there. It just feels too open, especially with the way I have the instructions set out and the way I play this formation. So obviously I have the left back and right back on stay back, as you guys probably know that have been following me for a while now. However, in game I switched that to attacking fullbacks, so therefore these 2 are an absolute must. 2 really good defensive midfielders is a must in this formation, and this formation is back with a bang. Everybody has gone back to this formation that I've come across. I find that the 2 most used formations at this point in time is the 4-3-2-1 and the 4-2-2. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's just the way it comes across, and it might just be the games that I'm playing, but this is what I seem to be coming across in Elite Rivals and in my weekend league. So yeah, you can kind of see how I've got my players set out. I'm using Pukki because I still haven't quite finished his Evo yet. I've already selected my next Evo. I'm looking forward to showing you guys that one, because that one again is a little bit different. I don't think I've seen anybody with that Evo. But anyway, stop. I'm going to stop talking and we'll jump into some gameplay, and then we'll come back to these instructions. So the first few games that I'm going to show, or the first bits of gameplay that I'm going to show, is when I had Park Ji-sung as a CM, and this is one of the reasons why I kind of moved towards 2 DMs. If you watch the game, you'll see why. I just felt like on the counter attack I was too open. Although he has good work rates and he's got that 99 stamina, I just felt it was just too open in this situation. So just trying to, yeah, this is what this is all about. It's just trying to figure out ways of perfecting certain formations, and yeah, that's the way I preferred it. I mean, give it a try yourselves and let me know what you think, and let me know if, you know, a Bruno in there, a Park in there is the way forward. But personally, it wasn't for me, especially when you send the left back and right back forward. Like in this instant here, you can see how many players I have forward in this formation. Luckily we get a goal, but you can see at the left hand side of the picture where Vieira and Park were sitting. If I was caught with a long ball, then there's no way that midfield is getting back, which is an issue. But on the flip side, you get goals like that from him. So it is a balancing act and finding out the best way to do it. And here you can see when you're coming up against Openda, you've got no midfield. You're literally relying on your centre backs to try and catch up or try and tackle Openda. And Openda is one of the better cards in the game. So luckily enough, you know, Varane. I haven't really tried this Puyol that much. He's really quick and he's really agile, but I'm not sure he can handle the big meta cards yet. I'm still trying to figure that out. But anyway, you know, a lucky goal here. We get that power shot in. Again, we're doing these challenges, we're doing these objectives at the same time as doing this. So hence why you're seeing different players, different positions and stuff like that. So, you know, and that Pukki card, I think he was a, was it toxic card or something like that. But there's a method to my madness. I'm getting him to 99 shooting, and then from 99 shooting I'll get him to a 90 rated, and then possibly could get him even higher because he doesn't have that great stats. So yeah, it's quite fun to do these Evo cards. I mean, let me know in the comments below what kind of unusual cards you guys have done, because I'm interested to see, because everybody seems to be following like the YouTubers, if you like, in what what's the best card to use. So people did a Kanji and Al Alba, the 99 rated card as well. They did. I totally missed that one because I don't follow what other people do. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what unusual Evo cards you guys have done. And then, as I've said before, I will show you my weird Evo cards too. Anyway, get back to the gameplay. You can quite see here, you get the overload with the left back and right back. So you've got 6 players. Well, this is what I'm talking. You can see Vieira and the 2 centre backs are quite close together, and the CM, I think it's the female at this point, is not in the position I would like them to be in on that counter attack there. So luckily enough, yeah, what a goal! Luckily enough, I don't concede at that point. But now we're just having some fun with this formation. You can see there, Kaka's 5-star skills comes into its own bit of skill, and then the bicycle kick. So cool. And again, now we have the 2 DMs sitting where we want them to sit. You can see we're still sending the left back and right back forward, but you can see Vieira is deeper. But you can see Alonso is sitting with Kane. Does that make sense? So when you look at the picture, you can see Alonso now on the screen. He's running around like a headless chicken. Vieira's there. He sweeps it back to Alonso, who's a great passer in this game. So yeah, I hope you kind of see where I'm going from. Why I'm having 2 DMs or having an extremely good passer of the ball. Now, the reason I'm showing this bit here is because is this a penalty? Is that really a penalty? I don't think it is. And I don't show my opponent's goals normally, but I thought I'd show that because I had a lot of that in last weekend's weekend league. I gave away so many penalties in those situations. I don't know if EA have changed something or if it's just me, but yeah, I felt like there was a lot going on there in penalties and stuff like that. So as I said during the gameplay and stuff, I have the left back and right back on stay back and mixed attack because I want them getting forward on the D-pad in game, so that way if I get a goal, get 2 goals, or if I find that I'm too open, I can just switch it back on the D-pad. Not a problem. You can't do it if you set these on getting attack now. So or join the attack. Yeah, can't even speak today. Again, the 2 DMs, right? So slightly different on both of them. So the best DM I have is Patrick Vieira. So he's on cut passing lane, stay back while attacking, cover centre. Alonso is a better passer, so I have him on balanced defence, balanced attack, and cover centre. Now the reason that I'm using him that way is because his work rates allow him to sit deep and act as a quarterback, if you like, rather than trying to bomb forward. What you'll find if you've seen the gameplay is Alonso, you don't find him in the box. You don't find him on the edge of the box. He's never far away from Vieira, and that is why I've chose the 2 DMs. Obviously, if you use a more attacking CM or a more attacking DM, you'll find them all over the place and not where you want them to be. And before you know it, you've been counter-attacked and you've conceded a goal. So just bear that in mind when you set this up. Ideally, 2 really good DMs, 1 highly defensive, 1 a good passer. That's my recommendation. And then obviously your 2 wide players. Now I'm using wingers. I prefer wingers over cams purely because they're faster a lot of the time, and they're just better, naturally better, in my opinion. So yeah, we have the 2 wide players. I'm coming back on defence, getting the box for crosses. Again, that's self-explanatory. When you defend in a 4-4-2. 2 strikers, stay central, get in behind, stay forward. That is my setup. This is the way I'm using it. I have played numerous games with this formation. It's not one of my favourites, and it's not one I naturally go to when I see I've come up against it. So when I check if I pause the game and check what formation my opponent's using, or I can see it in game what they're using, I don't necessarily run to this formation first. However, this is good for holding a lead, for just playing it around, getting your 1-2s going, just calming the play down, slowing your opponent down. That is what this is used for. This isn't used for, in my opinion, it isn't used for like all-out attack, getting you goals. It's more for that calm, measured, a little bit slow approach and holding a lead. So just bear that in mind if you use the 4-2-2. And That's all I can really say on this formation. Now, the next video you will see on, I believe, yes, Friday, is going to be basically my top 5 formations. Let me know in the comments below what you think the top 5 formations are, or the top 5 formations you guys use. I'd love to see what you guys are into, and obviously if there's a formation that I've missed, let me know in the comments below, because I can easily rectify that and probably do an extra video over the weekend, which I don't normally do, but I'm happy to. We're so close to tops now that, you know, these formation videos are getting slower and slower, and there's not many more I can do. So it's going to be more about, I think I might start doing a few player reviews and things like that. Let me know what you think. I'm always interested in your opinions. So yeah, hit that like button if you like what you see. Drop me a comment. As always, you know, I'm open to opinions, and subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate if you did that as well. So everybody, take care.